of Fiber and Fox again. We are on another day of the I-91 2021 Shop Hop Trail. We're at WEBS in Northampton, Massachusetts today. We happen to be here on Worldwide Knit and Public Day back in June, but you're seeing this later on. I'm going to be taking you inside and showing you all that WEBS has to offer. Oh my goodness, it's so much. And getting a little exclusive interview for you guys. Come on, let's go check out WEBS. So we're at WEBS now, and we're going to do the same little interview deal. And can you just tell me a little bit about yourself, the store, really whatever you want to share as far as history?
My name's Bonnie Lemmy. I have been at WEBS for 9 years. Started as on the retail floor, and moved my way up to assistant manager. And the past 3 years I've been manager. WEBS has been in business for 47 years. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It started out in Barb and Art Elkin's basement, and then moved to a Victorian house in Northampton, and then to its final destination here in Northampton.
Was this originally like a warehouse of some kind, or did you build the building? Or?
No, this was a warehouse. Originally, I believe it was a telephone company.
Okay, so it's a big building.
It's a big building. We've taken out walls. We've, increased space, so it's kind of cool.
As far as, you obviously carry a lot more than your average small local yarn store, but is there anything that you'd say you specialize in or is exclusive to you guys or that you want to highlight?
So we have our own Valley yarn line, and that started about 2004. Our first two yarns were Wildwood and Rainbow. It was kind of cool. And then we came into some other yarns. We have quite a few lines now in our, in the Valley yarn lines. We also carry cones. We also have Stacy Charles and Taki yarns as well.
Okay.
And then we also work with other vendors with exclusive kits or, maybe a color, a hand-painted yarn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you have anything that's local here other than your own yarn line?
Not really. There's one in Maine. I can't remember the line, but yeah, not really. We don't have any farm to sheep type.
Yeah.
Yarn lines, yeah.
All right. As far as the shop hopper, is there anything that you're going to be featuring or any?
We're going to be having this cute little hat. This will be our kit that we're having, and it's made out of our Valley yarn Sunderland.
Okay.
It's a color work hat.
Is it worsted weight?
It is. Sunderland is, I believe, a worsted weight.
Okay.
Oh gosh, but it's a beautiful color work hat, so that will be our exclusive kit for the shop hop. And we'll have all sorts of goodies. We'll have daily prizes, and then we'll have a couple, if you hit all the stores, you turn in the back of your passport, and you will be entered into a couple grand prize.
Nice.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Have you guys always been participating in the shop hop?
Yes. This is the 11th year for the shop hop, and last year would have been the 11th, but we couldn't because of the pandemic. So this year, is our 11th year, and WEBS always provides water and chocolates and candies and goodies.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, you're wearing some knitwear. Can I ask what you're wearing?
So this is a Shibui piece, and this is a Taki. This is unfortunately discontinued, but this is a Taki yarn. It might be actually Stacy Charles. It might be a Stacy Charles, but yeah, it's very glittery. And this is a linen blend. It's a cute little Shibui knit.
I love the Shibui.
Shibui's a nice yarn. Yes, it is.
Clearly, you knit. Do you crochet or weave, spin, all the things?
I've been knitting for about 30 years. I can crochet to get past, to help a little bit, but I'm not really a big fan of crochet, but I can dabble in it a little bit. I've been spinning for about 20 years, and I took one weaving class, so.
Okay, so you have a little bit of everything. You have a large staff to draw in as well.
Yes,
so
we have about 8 staff members right now, so. Okay. Yeah, so, and they, we hire basically the best of the best. I mean, when you come in here, people come and seek for our advice. They expect us to know what we're talking about. And all my staff knows how to knit, crochet. They learn at least 2 to 3. It's either spinning, weaving, they all
seem very
dabble.
knowledgeable.
they are all very knowledgeable in it. They also get to take classes, so it's awesome.
Are you guys still offering classes in person at this point, or?
Not yet. We're hoping to in the fall. It sounds like Rhinebeck's a go for this fall. So we're hoping to get back to normal. Today we just put up our winding station, so all my staff is excited. And Monday we go mask free, so
it's a big step.
It's a big step. It's been a long year, but we have an amazing team. They have worked really hard through all of this, so.
Did you do classes online at all? I know some people did, like, Zoom type.
Yes, we did many classes online, and they were well received. We also did drop-in online.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
for
nice.
help. And we also do drop-in here Tuesday and Thursday mornings, 10 to noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bunch of projects. Is there anything particular on your needles or hook or anything right now?
I am working with Juniper Moon since it's summer. I'm not one to do summer garments, but it's too hot and I freeze my husband out because I turn the air conditioner up if I'm knitting something heavy. But I'm working with Juniper Moon Zui right now doing Storm Waves by Dan Doe. She's a Japanese designer, and I have quite a few of her garments in my queues.
Nice. And let's see, what else was I going to cover? Oh, obviously you have a huge online presence. Are you like one of the oldest online yarn stores or something? I feel like
we probably are. Art Elkins actually targeted yarn.com.
The fact that you own yarn.com means you've been around for a long time.
The ULR, he nabbed that when he saw it. I think Steve was saying in the New York Times. He saw that and he went right on and paid the money and got the ULR, and we got
it's a wise business choice.
That's pretty cool. So for us to have yarn.com, but we are a very large online presence.
Even outside of the US, I was wondering if it's international?
Yes, we're international now. We were purchased by Lovecrafts, which is a UK company. So now we are the largest in the world.
The world. And as far as online presence, other than the website, do you guys have social media accounts? Or
we have an Instagram account, we have Twitter, and we have a Facebook account. And so anything that's happening, we usually have stuff going out. We also do emails.
Oh, nice.
And we have targeted emails depending on what you purchase, the area you live in. So
super nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll make sure I have everything linked down below the website if you're looking as far as shops that are going to have an online presence for you to visit. This one, for sure. Anything else you want to tell me that I may have missed or you want to share?
No, I just come see us. I have a great staff, very positive, a lot of fun, and they are experts at what they do, and our customer service is number one. You can't go anywhere else without customer service. It's really important to us at WEBS.
Well, it's been a delightful visit, and also I'm very jealous of this photo nook because I need a white brick wall. So let that be known. Well, thank you so much for interviewing with me,
Bella.
and I hope the shop hop goes wonderfully.
Thank you, Bella. Bye.
Y'all, WEBS is vast. This was my first time coming here, and oh my goodness, it is so big. As far as a small business type yarn store, it's definitely larger than anything I've experienced, and they have a huge selection and variety of different price points and styles and fibers and just all the things. I mean, look at all this hedgehog. I'd never seen hedgehog in person. That was very exciting. But if you're not into indie dyed, they have a lot of commercially dyed. They have all different weights, all different fibers, all different price points, and there's just so much of it. A lot of the other stores, I had an employee take me on a walkthrough, but it would have taken probably 3 hours to walk through yarn by yarn. So I'm going to give you a little idea of what they have here at WEBS, but I would encourage you to go check out their website, yarn.com, because you can shop all of this online. had to come up with one complaint, if we can even call it a complaint, about my visit to WEBS, I would say that they're definitely knit heavy and focus on a more knit clientele. They do have an amazing selection of knitting needles and notions, and I'd say most of their samples as well were knit, so I didn't see as much crocheting as I normally would like to, but if you are a knitter, this is a paradise. If you haven't noticed by now, everything at WEBS is incredibly well organized and very, they have a ton of stock, but it's not like an overwhelming amount, and everything is neat and tidy and nothing looks bedraggled, and I really appreciated that. And they had samples throughout the whole store and swatches and just ways to actually see the yarn in action. I had to touch every purple and yellow thing, you know how I do things. But it was just like a huge library of yarns and so many brands and types that I'd never come across before. And they actually have, you can see that little computer screen in the background there. It's basically a library catalog where you can search and find any yarn, weight, type, style, really comprehensive way to find what you need. And if not, the employees are super knowledgeable as well. They also had a super nice selection, or variety, I guess would be the word, of more fun, novelty type yarns mixed in with more staple everyday yarns. So in the back here, they have the chenilles and the faux furs and the more not everyday projects, but really fun when that's the kind of project you need. And then they also have tons of solid colors and really classic looking hardy wools or yarns that are going to just serve you well in your wardrobe or lifestyle for a long time. So there is basically everything you need here for any project. Something else that WEBS is really well known for, both online and in store, they offer discounts based on the amount of yarn that you're purchasing. So if you're purchasing something for a very large project like a blanket or even just a larger size range in a garment, it's amazing that they have that discount. It makes it a lot more accessible to make something larger. Are you guys understanding how much yarn is in this building? Like when I said vast, I meant it. I could have spent hours upon hours upon hours just going through and touching all of it. I spy with my little eye some crochet. Just when you think you've reached the end of it, there's an entire second half of a warehouse back there. So when you go through this store, you are taken to the kind of outlet center or clearance, discount, discontinued yarns, and all of it other than like one little table up in the front that's in boxes. All of it's super well organized, so it doesn't feel like you're digging through like bargain bins. And there's like definitely sweater quantities back here, so it's not like one-offs. It is an amazing place to get some deals, stock up on some large project or sweater quantity type yarns, and it's all just labeled so well, categorized so well. Make sure you pace yourself. There's a lot back here. If you're someone who's typically a bargain shopper, this is definitely worth the trip to WEBS. You can skip the whole front of half the store if you're feeling really budget conscious, but it's amazing back here. Also, if you're someone who's a spinner or aspires to be a spinner, this is a great place to come and actually get your hands on some tools and try some stuff out in person, because ordering online can be really hard. They also offer classes. Back up front now, heading towards like the checkout cash wrap area. Just wanted to show you that WEBS also has gizmos and gadgets aplenty. Who's its and what's its galore. So many fun notions and little just fun stuff. Like I thought these little row counter rings were super cute. Lastly, I just wanted to give you a little peek, in case you're not actually going on the shop hop or you want a preview of the little passports that you get. I think it's a super cute little way to document your trip, win some prizes, and a sweet little memory. Yarn haul time. So I'm sitting in my car at WEBS. My mom is knitting under a tree for Worldwide Knit in Public Day. My husband's air freshener tag is just going wild up here. We switched cars. So if you didn't already catch the previous video, the trip to Northampton Wools, I'm in Northampton, Mass right now, and there's two yarn shops very, very close to each other, probably walking distance, if not easy driving distance. There's public parking, WEBS has a big parking lot, and if you're going to visit either one of these stores, you should go to both. WEBS is huge, as you saw. I am pondering how I'm going to set all of that walking through the store music. I'm going to speed it up at all, because there's like 15 minutes of me just walking through the store footage. So massive warehouse of yarn, and they have basically everything. Really huge selection from indie dye to like bigger names, and just insane amounts of yarn, and they have like tons of stock. So if there's not enough of a color that you're seeing, they probably have more of it, and they do discounts for like sweater quantities, which is great if you're like testing a pattern or doing like a large oversized project or a larger size body. It's nice that they do that discount, because it can get really expensive to make a bigger sweater. So that's really cool. So online or in person, you can check that out. It was really hard picking out yarn because I kind of wanted all of it. My mom has been trying to convince me to go to WEBS for a long time, and I've been resisting because I'm not a shopper. But yeah, that was a fun experience. There's a lot in there. So I got this. It's not showing up quite as vibrant as it is in person. That's pretty true. This fuchsia-y purple, kind of, I don't know what color this is, but whatever that is what I got. I got 4 skeins. It's Cloudborne, which I think, I could be wrong, They were all in like the clearance section in the back of the warehouse. Cloudborne, I think, was owned by Craftsy or Blueprint Craftsy or whatever. They kept going back and forth. I don't even know what they are now. But I feel like that was their line. I could be wrong. I may be making that up. But this is Cloudborne Fibers 80% superwash fine Highland wool, 20% polyamide. And this is a fingering weight and 178 yards for 50 grams. So I got 4 of these in hopes of making, I think it's Hoagie Locatelli's. It's like the staple linen tank, I think is the name. It's a really basic linen tank top with some like drop stitches or something in the middle. So I'm planning to make that. I wanted to get linen, but I couldn't find one. There's a lot of DK linen or linen that was mixed with like cotton, but I didn't really want cotton. So we're going with this. It's a super wash. It's probably not going to be as breathable as linen in the summer, but yeah, I can use it as a layering piece. So this is going to be a vacation project, and I really, I don't know, in the sun it's showing a little brighter. I think I really like this color. I was looking for like a really rusty orange, because that color looks real good on me in the summer when I'm tan. But basically I just walk through the store and touch things. You're going to see a reoccurring theme in plum and mustard yellow. It's pretty much my color scheme in dark gray. So yeah, this is what I got. These were like $4.20 a skein, so like it came out to like $17 or something to make the tank top. So yeah, that is my WEBS America's Yarn Store haul video. I apologize for outdoor noises. We are nearly outdoors. So thank you for coming along on this one, and I hope you guys catch the other Shop Hop I-91 tour interview. Come on, Flame. Okay. See you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.